What is going on, everybody? Adam with Intechtel here. It's a beautiful day in Coeur d'Alene. Today we're going to head out and take a look at a crew that's on site at a local convenience store and gas station, replacing a camera system that was installed not too long ago, but the customer hasn't been happy with the customer service, with the quality of the system, and the operation of the system. We've added a whole bunch of functions, features, and new technology to the system to make it completely bleeding edge and more than the customer could ever want or need. So let's go over, take a look at what they got, check out the install, and point out a few things that we like and don't like about the new and old systems. Let's go. So at this location, the customer has a car wash that they want surveilled to ensure damage to cars is taken care of and to see if there's any damage to vehicles as they enter. A lot of the cabling here was strapped to conduit in the wet space, and to talk a little more about that, I'm going to hand it off to Tom here, who's our site foreman.
So basically in here, you have a lot of guys that are the contractors will come in here and they'll just go ahead and they'll strap right to various electrical conduit, do things like this, but they'll actually do it with low voltage cabling. And a lot of times you'll see it's not even rated for a wet space area, which this is obviously very wet and wet consistently and all the time. So it's critical in these types of environment that you're using a liquid type product like this. So it's nice and sealed, a gasketed box, and then obviously we hard piped all the way up and out.
The prior system here lacked any type of perimeter protection except for the front, and the customer wanted to add protection to cover all the way around the business, up around the sides, the back here, as it is a high traffic area. There are lots of cans and littering and other things going on over here that the customer wanted to make sure got covered. So we're going to be adding some cameras to make sure that they have complete coverage of the entire building itself. So here we can see some of the cable management, or lack thereof, on this system. The black raceway is something that we added later, as there were even more, if you can believe it, cables strewn about here. Under here, really no effort to manage cable at all. You have a power enclosure wide open to the world. Those cables should be running through grommets into that power supply. Here you just have them open where they can be accessed by anyone or anything that's underneath here. Again, no effort whatsoever at cable management. Bare wires just laying out. We've got some conductors here that could easily be shorted by a paper clip or something dropping down here. Just shoddy workmanship in general. One of the newer surveillance technologies that's being embraced by a lot of companies are fisheye cameras. Essentially what these do is they can do the job of up to 5 cameras by allowing you to see a 360-degree view, everything around and below the camera, but de-warp it later on so that it looks like you're looking from the view of a normal camera. So I'm going to flip this around and show you what a couple of those look like in the aisles of the store. All right, so just going through a couple of those things. I hope that was informative. A couple of things to look for, a couple of new technologies that you can leverage in your business and your location in surveillance. If you have questions, give us a shout, 208-635-4400. Come see us on Government Way in Coeur d'Alene or Intechtel.com. Have a good one.